Gallop pace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, as runaways' eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, civil night, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hood my unmanned, blood fading in my cheeks, with thy black mantle till strange love grows bold. Think, true love acted simple modesty. Come, night, come, Romeo, come thou day in night, for thou wilt fly upon the wings of night, whiter than you snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving, black-browed night, and give me my Romeo. And when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. We are trying to build a life, Lady Hunstanton, on a better, truer, purer basis than life lies here. I know this sounds strange to you all. How can it sound anything other than strange? You rich English people, you don't know how you're living. How could you know? You shut out from your society the gentle and the good. You laugh at the simple and the pure, living, as you all do, on others and by them. You sneer at self-sacrifice, and if you throw bread to the poor, it is simply to keep them quiet for a season. With all your pomp and wealth and art, you don't know how to live. You don't even know that. You love the beauty that you can touch and feel and handle, the beauty that you can destroy and do destroy. But of the unseen beauty of life, the unseen beauty of a higher life, you know nothing. The man is true and faithful in love. Well, that is something new. How can you say that? Men, true and faithful? Well, as we have gone as far as we have, I may as well say, of all the men I have known, my husband was the best. I loved him passionately, as only a young, sensible woman may love. I gave him my youth, my happiness, my fortune, my life. I worshipped him like a heathen. And this best of all men betrayed me, right and left, in every possible fashion. When he died, I found his desk filled with a collection of love letters. He left me alone for months. It is horrible to even think about. He made love to other women in my very presence. He wasted my money, made fun of my feelings. And in spite of all that, I trusted him And I was true to him. And now, he is dead. And I am still true to him. I have buried myself within these four walls, and shall wear this morning to my grave. There was a war and a coldness. I think my husband was with me. My husband. What was my husband's name? My husband's name, do you know it? How strange. I don't remember. It was horrible to see his face when I died. His eyes were two black birds and they flew to me, and I said, "No! Stay where you are, he needs you," in order to see. When I got through the cold, they made me swim in the river and I forgot his name. I forgot all names. I know his name. It starts with my mouth, shaped like a ball of twine. Or, I forget. They made me sit in a tiny boat. I only fit inside, and I looked at the oars, and I wanted to cry. I tried to cry, but I only drooled a little. I'll try now. What happiness it would be to cry. I was not lonely. I was just alone with myself, begging myself not to leave my own body. But I was leaving. Goodbye head as it inclined itself a little, as though to nod to myself in a solemn kind of way. How do you say goodbye to yourself? The first thing that I saw walking down the aisle was the back of his head. It just jumped out right at me. I recognized the pattern on the back of his neck, you know. It comes down to those two little points and it's darker than the rest. I always thought that was so sexy. And I just looked at him during the ceremony. Something about the way that the light hits his face. I mean, it broke my heart. And then outside, I saw him talking to this awful woman in a blue linen dress with absolutely no back. I mean, I could see her butt. And he smiled at her. He smiled at her with that same smile that made me believe that I meant something for him. And then it just all came back to me, just bang! All those times that I waited for him to return my phone call, me going out of my way to make things convenient for him, having to take a fucking cab to the women's health center because it was too cold that day for my car to start. And then later that awful day, having to sit outside of his apartment building, just staring at Tracy's burgundy cutlass in the driveway. just wishing.